Well, hello there, Dietz Art students. It's Mr. Lightbody here. Got a quick review on how to make an origami book corner base. So I take my paper and I start with what I like to call the taco fold. And it's important that I get the tip nice and lined up here, and then fold flat. It's not as important. Sometimes we'll get a paper that's not quite perfectly cut. As long as we get that tip perfect for this, we're going to be fine. Fold that down flatter. This might line up a little better over here. Alright, now I'm ready for my next fold. I'm going to take my corners and I'm going to fold them up to the tip. So we're going to have this. It's going to fold up, and we'll have a vertical line here, and this edge will line up here. Once you get that, fold it down flat as you can. Then take the other side, fold that up, and you want to make sure these corners match up down here so that these sides in the center can press against one another. We don't want to have a gap. And fold that down flat. If these flaps are not perfectly lined up, that's going to be okay. Those are just going to tuck inside your pocket. We won't see those. Now sometimes if you get too much extra paper poking out, you might want to trim those down a little bit. And now I've got these nice creases here. And I'll take the top flap, I'll fold it straight down. This triangle that I'm making here is going to match. It's going to copy these creases here. So this triangular shape is going to be like a puzzle that fits this triangular shape on top. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our sides, these flaps, and we're going to tuck them into this pocket that we're going to make. And it's important that when we do this, we want to line up the fold that we're going to make to this edge right here. So fold that over. A lot of people will just leave it like that. They won't fold to match that line. So it's important that you do that. It'll be a little bit tricky. You might have to stick your fingers in there and push, wiggle it. Work that into place. You're tougher than the paper. You can do it. And again, sometimes if you had a bad fold early, you just need to cut off a little bit extra paper there. If it's bumping into the insides, you can do that. Let's try this. Usually this will puff out a little bit. After that first fold gets done, we'll see what happens here. Folding that around, making sure that this corner tucks in and that we have a line going across. I don't want to have something like this where I have this angled piece that didn't get tucked in. See how that's nice and straight? You see how that pokes out? I want to tuck that in. So my straight line going across. Flatten that out a bit more. There we go. I've successfully completed a basic origami book corner. The end.